I'm really curious about, from your vantage point, we think about the role that neuroscience plays, the way that we respond to recognition, fairness, trust, etc. What role does that then play in making this sort of development and inclusion not just sort of moral choice, but more of a business imperative for us to think about the way that the brain works to get the best out of people?
We view everything first, will this help me live or die? And living is, will it allow me to live a little better? Will I get social status? Will I be able to grow? Will I get more wealth? Will something happen versus I'm going to die or be pushed away or whatever? Because we don't want the pain of the negative or the death. We want the growth. And we do that evaluation in a nanosecond. Every input that you hear, see, or touch is first evaluated of, is that a monster? Is that a dinosaur? Should I run away or am I okay? Believe it or not, that happens. Once we see whatever it is, it imprints. When we go into the retail store and it says sale 40% Coca-Cola, for some period of time, that imprint is there. And like it or not, your brain is then going to move it up to another system and decide, you know what, I was kind of in the mood for Coke and I haven't had a long time and it's hot outside and it's a football game and it's a 40% off. And you know what, that's a good deal. Boom, it falls into the cart. For me, I go into Costco for the chicken. It's $5 and golf balls magically jump from the aisle into my cart. For learning and development and motivation, we have to ask ourselves, how is whatever training or method helping individuals realize that this is going to give them positive endorphins. It could create oxytocin because there's a bonding experience through a moment of shared experience. If they understand the natural uncontrolled releases of our hormones, they can design their programs for that to happen. Also, the last piece is the habit formation. If I want to have you have a habit of having effective meetings once a week with your team members, and people are uncomfortable saying coaching conversations, I have to have them practice and make it so the coaching habit is easier and less scary and uses less energy than the non-coaching habit. You're thinking about your development as habit formation, because once I have a habit, it requires less energy, and our brain is all about using less energy. That's all right. I was just going to say, and this last piece that's in the circulation is, does AI make us smarter or dumber? That brings up the issue is, on one hand, because the brain is lazy, AI can make you dumber. We have to be cautious because we learn through work, because by forcing the pathway to get created, eventually it gets a little thicker, the other one gets less and less, and now it becomes easier for the neurons and the energy. So there's a whole neuroscience from a non-neuroscientist. I'm just a geek. I'm not a PhD in neuroscience.